39 minutes tonight, 11 points. He's with Mike Trudell.
Austin, you've played more games with LeBron than any of your other teammates at this point, and could you feel kind of it building to the point where he was able to take over in the fourth, and what was it like on the court, kind of seeing him draw back to that after it's been a lot of you, it's been a lot of Luka so far this year.
Oh, it was awesome. Thank God for him, because I was really good tonight. He was great. Luka was great. It's a great team win against a good team. If I could have played just a little better, we would have maybe won by a little more. But hey, a good trip, 2-1. Like I said, it's a good team, and he's done that so many times too. So once you see that, once you see him get a couple threes to fall, I think I got a rebound, and I was like, please take the ball. Like this is definitely your time. Go get us a win.
Well, you're your own biggest critic, maybe outside of your brother. Which one?
Are you talking shit right now? Or something?
No, for real. Like you're your own biggest critic. But
oh yeah.
But so obviously you didn't shoot the ball well. But did you have legs? Like you had a big usage load on that back-to-back, Toronto and Boston. Did you feel that a little bit in the legs today?
Honestly, I mean, yeah, I'm tired, but I'll be tired a lot, so I don't think I can blame that. Honestly, a lot of the shots felt good. I got to my spots, just they didn't go in.
Is that one of the things with this team? I mean, like, you can have a night like this. Luka can turn the ball over the way he turned the ball over despite the triple-double, and, like, you guys get a road. Did he? 5. Only 5.
It's not bad. Yeah, I mean, he has the ball so much.
He missed some shots that he would normally make, too, considering he just flew back. Like, just, I guess, the depth that you guys have at the top of your offense.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the beautiful thing about our team is, and it's not even just us three. I mean, DA was a monster tonight, 7 for 7 from the field. Ruby made big shots. Gabe made a couple big shots. We have a lot of guys that, if you get good looks, they can knock them down. But then you obviously have Luka, Braun, and sometimes myself that can make a little tougher shots. And when you have an offense that can generate a lot of points, then I can play really bad. Not really bad. I'll be a little easier on myself. I didn't play great, and we can still get a win.
Yeah, it's a great point. I mean, listen, you can have a game like this. Austin Reaves, and by the way, he was a +1 and he played his butt off, but just one of those nights where you couldn't get the ball in the basket. He was 3 for 16 and so many around the basket he couldn't make, layups and little short jumpers that were just used to him. Used to those shots falling, only got to the line 5 times. But still, James, to get the win, still want him out there.
Yeah, despite his performance, not the best that he
Judging on a night where maybe Reeves gets load as earlier this week and Luka had what he had going on, to see LeBron like that in the fourth quarter, what did that mean?
Well, I really thought his play throughout the game gave us such a lift. One of the things that he did extremely well tonight was screen, and using his gravity to create an advantage either for the handler or getting behind, roller behind, and then playing out of that. So, he certainly scored the basketball, made some huge shots down the stretch, but really on a night when Austin didn't have it, and Luka clearly, with all the travel he's had this week, wasn't at necessarily his best scoring the basketball, still did a lot of great stuff for us and ended up with a triple-double. LeBron was like our connector tonight. The second action stuff was huge.
All around defensively, scheme and everything else, was that one of your better defensive efforts, you feel like, of late?
Yeah, I felt like we did a decent job of executing schemes outside of some fouls with Embiid, and not the ISO fouls. We did a fairly good job there. There was the Adu closeout twice with Jackson on the greens where we just got our hands in there, and that's just something that we had emphasized. But the ISO stuff we did well. And then the 2 times in the first half where we didn't execute our pick and roll coverage with Maxey, he hits 2 threes. The other one was off like a scramble situation. So to then, we give up 60 points in the first half, and then to come back in the second half and defend the way we did was awesome. And I thought DA in particular led on that end of the floor for us. I mean, we just talked about it in the locker room. He did a ton of stuff. He was in drop, being disruptive. He was getting loose balls. He was blocking shots. He was switching on to Maxey. Just whatever we needed him to do on that end of the floor in the second half, he was great.
JJ, is this sort of an example of the luxury that you guys have offensively when it comes to just sort of individual greatness? That, like, to your point earlier, it's just sort of like, it's okay. If it's not Austin's night, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's not Luke's night.
Yeah. And I think the growth that we've had and we can still get better with is we want you to play your game. We want you to recognize that. But some nights, we played through LeBron a lot in the second half tonight. Down the stretch, we played through him. And so the unselfishness to just, hey, the ball swings to me and I got to close out, or ball swings to me and I can shoot it, great, but there's no need to force it. I thought AR did a good job of touching the paint tonight and just some shots, those, non-paint twos that he's really good at and has shot really well. They just didn't get in the rim tonight.
Necessarily care about your resume when you play a new game. Is a night like this, do you feel like it's good for LeBron at this stage of his career and good for the group, kind of the reestablishment? Again,
I don't think LeBron needs confidence, but but it's a fair question because I do think it's important to be reminded every now and then of what you're capable of. And for him to have the injuries and then to sort of start the season playing catch-up in a way, and start the season playing catch-up with a team that is also in a really good rhythm. And that's, as a player, I don't care how good you are, that's tough to figure out. So tonight was super important, Dave.
To finish this road trip, now 2-1 on this trip, like, what impressed you the most about the way you guys played and you guys bounced back in this game to finish on a high note?
Yeah, I mean, the concern coming into this game was our defense and whether or not we could defend these guys and get enough stops, and we did that, so that was great. I would say, again, we're now 23 games into the season, and I felt like in most of those games, there have been moments where we could break. And we talk about bending but not breaking all the time. And that was another example tonight where we're down in the first half. We're down by 10, right, with under a minute to go in the second quarter. The way that group came out to start the third, and then the way the group played when it was just AR and Bron, the ball movement, the passing, all of that stuff, there's a lot that we can build on with that.
Quick note, by the way, LeBron James moves into second place all-time. Just another climb up the ladder, Big Game James. All-time wins in the regular season. Now is 1,015. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has 1,074 regular season wins. Your guy. That's a lot of good teams.
With less seasons, right?
That's a lot of good teams.
Bron's going to break all those records. I think he's going to have every record in the NBA when he retires.
It's that is a wild number. By the way, I'm glad JJ brought up that third quarter. The way the Lakers came out.
For sure.
Down 7, ended up being up 3. That's a 10-point turnaround. It was pretty awesome. All right, let's get you the highlights so you can see it for yourself.